Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As you can see, I am having a pretty darn good start to my day here. And today we are going to be doing a brand that I have never done before. Now, this one in particular is going to be the 2025 vintage cruiser Yellowstone 19 ERD. And this is going to be the Laura Ashley edition. And if you are not overly familiar with Laura Ashley like myself, apparently she's kind of like the Martha Stewart of England, something like that. A cloth maker of sorts, I suppose, because there's a lot of plaid in this. She's a woman with class, but she also must be a petite lady with a sturdy build, because this is a fantastic... I'm sorry, sometimes I crack myself up. This is a fantastically built unit. So this is going to be a 6-sided aluminum frame construction. So, you know, you're talking floor, roof, sidewalls, you know, the works there. But you also have a one-piece fiberglass shell as well. So, I'm sorry, not a one-piece fiberglass shell. I mean, the sides are going to be fiberglass, but the roof, it's going to start right here and go all the way up and over as one piece of fiberglass, which is going to be really nice. There's going to be less points of, you know, less points of entry for any type of, you know, oopsie daisies or anything like that. So like I said, this one in particular is the 19 ERD. It has a really unique look to it. I really enjoy it. I think it's pretty darn cool. I could see this being good for a wide variety of people. Now, when I said that she was a petite lady, what I was saying is this is a really light camper. So built well, light, looks good. Dry weight of 30,090 pounds. A hitch weight of only 370 pounds. And then you have a cargo carrying capacity of 1,294. So, I mean, it carries quite a bit. You also have a 25,000 pound furnace as well. So this thing will stay nice and cool for you. But we're going to start off on the inside, or hot for you, and cool, because it's got the 15K AC. Geez, oh, Pete's Hunter, get it together. But shout out to Gulfstream. Today we're down at one of their parks, and there's like a wedding venue on here. This place is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this shot. Really cool place for me. So if you don't mind, help this video do a little bit better. Drop a comment and let them know you appreciate having me out, because I definitely I'm enjoying it for sure. A 3-year structural warranty on the Gulfstream, so you get a little bit of a stronger warranty there. And then you have the Azdel on board, which you guys know how I feel about that. Basically, it's going to be, Azdel is going to be inside the wall here, and it's impervious to any sort of like water absorption. So if you get like water up in the ceiling for some reason and it comes down, that Azdel doesn't soak it up. So it's a really nice product. A little bit more expensive way of doing things, but it's the right way. So this is where I was talking about with the Ashley, the Laura Ashley, is this kind of this plaid. Now keep in mind, I'm a dude from the country. I don't know much about Laura Ashley, and I had to get a comparison. They said it's kind of like Martha Stewart. I don't know much about Martha Stewart either. I mean, I shop at Goodwill, and I like to go messing around in some creeks. So probably not something that I'm overly educated on, but I'm hoping to gain an education maybe in the comments section. But I mean, man, I'll tell you what, this is pretty darn cool. You got this little back area, the dinette. What I really like is the fact that it is wider. So I'm a bigger guy. You know, I'm not the flatty, I'm the roundy. And you got nice deep seats, but you also have a really nice sized table to play like cards and things of that nature. Plus, if you want to bring the grandkid, you can drop the table down, set it on the nubblies, you're good to go. You also notice the heat duct right there, and then obviously, you know, your outlet. You have plenty of window coverage, and then, you know, overhead cabinetry, and even like these are a little bit fancier. I mean, I'm not gonna say that that's anything like super, super crazy, but I'll tell you, from walking in and out of RVs all day, it's nice to have just a little bit of variety. You know what I'm saying? Zone 1 and 2, so that's gonna be inside and outside. So you can rock on both sides. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice too. Laura Ashley, got some pretty good taste. I'm going to have to look her up. So I tried to Google her, and all it said was like 70s to 80s romantic cottage style. And romantic cottage style. I don't even know what that even means, but this thing's bringing the romance, and I guess it's in a cottage style. You got the stainless steel bowl right here with the high-rise faucet. Whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have a tinted window, and notice how all of the windows do open up as well, which is going to be really nice. So again, you can kind of get your breeze on a day like today. It would be pretty nice because it's going to get hot a little bit later, but right now it's nice and cool. You got a little overcast, you know, feeling pretty good. You got 3 pull-out drawers here, and then you are going to get a larger than average oven for a camper this size. I mean, the fact that you have an oven is different, is what I basically am meaning by that. And then you have the 3 top burner to whip up all the fixins. Don't want to mess up the bubble wrap there. And then you also have a little hood vent. So you got your fan and you got your light. Microwave, you know, good enough for a bag of popcorn. Maybe Laura and Ashley and Orville Redenbacher can team up someday. Make a good little vintage popcorn bag. You got a little Y bracket right here for a TV to drop in. Looks like you got room for probably like a 20-inch TV or so right there, but I'd say you could probably expand it out to about 32 over here on the side. All the appropriate plugins that you need, and you are pre-wired for Wi-Fi LTE internet as well. Now you do have the Fagati. That's pretty interesting. This is a really nice tankless hot water heater for an RV this size. Again, you don't usually see stuff like that in this segment of RV. You're also going to get, you know, the controls where you can see all your tank levels, water pumps, all the different lightings, and then your awning retract and your solar charge controller. I'll have to see what solar panel's up top, but I'm going to go ahead and presume it's probably the 200 water. Man, usually these are going to be like that black ice looking finish to it, but I guess, you know, Laura is a fan of the blues. I do know that they offer a couple different ones. This one in particular is heading down to Funtown RV, so they got it in the blue. All 4 of the models I'll be shooting today are in the blue, but you can order them like custom, like a woody look, a red, and, you know, things of that nature as well. Head height in here too is pretty nice. I think it said 83 inches from when I was looking on the little brochure that they had there for me. So that's some pretty good head height. And also, again, don't forget that one-piece fiberglass shell. That is going to be pretty darn nice. The shower, not too crazy huge, but I like the fact that it has the rounded top. The reason being is I have a rounded middle, and as you can see, matching these up. Now, this means that I can actually take, you know, a shower, and I'm not bumping into anything. If this was closed up and just kind of normal, like right across here, it would be a little bit tighter. But now I can actually take a shower, and you can see 6 foot, 300 pounds. I got plenty of room right there. I got plenty of room for the height, probably around 6'4". And yeah, that's a very acceptable shower. Right here is going to be the control for your heat and your AC. And then let me get the light on here into the bathroom. And I'm going to sit on the toilet to make sure that we got plenty of room in here. But I'll tell you, this is a cool bathroom. It's almost like the lack of decor is the decor. Like, this is just, gives me like, kind of like cottage. Oh, I guess, yeah. I got romantic cottage. I guess there you go, baby. I was like, dang. I kind of like this Laura chick. I think we might vibe. We might get along. Got plenty of room. I mean, again, I'm a bigger guy. You got room over on the side. You got a place for like your toilet paper and all of that, which is kind of nice how it's cut out right here, because now you get easy access into stuff. You want to charge your phone because you're, you know, doom scrolling while on the toilet. You can do that. Nice little plumbed in sink. You got shut-off valves right there. Is that what it looks like? And then right here, you got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. Nice little medicine cabinet. And again, the head height in here, it's like 83 inches. You got a fan above me as well to help suck out the steam or stink from whatever you're doing. Now here into the bedroom. Doing their thing. This is a good looking bedroom right here. I like the bedspread. I'll tell you what, she's actually growing on me. And then they also got a little privacy curtain there too as well. And then you have hanging room above and wow, that's pretty nice here. Look at that. You got your spare tire. Now, what's nice about having the spare tire under the bed, I always like when you see that, because what you don't think about is when it's sitting on the back bumper, it can actually, it's sitting in the elements. So, not saying that there's anything completely wrong with that hanging items there. It'd be the same as over here. Not saying anything is completely wrong with that, but the longevity of that tire, you know, is definitely affected. So having it here in a climate-controlled area where it's not getting hit by sun, hit by moisture, hit by water, all of that is going to be a nicer, you know, overall experience for you. This window opens up for a good breeze. This window opens up for a good breeze. I'll show you that curtain right there. I think that's looking pretty darn sharp. And then right here is going to be your swivel for your TV too, which is nice, along with your appropriate plugins. So overall, I think this is a pretty good, I think it's a pretty good win. I was a little skeptical at first, you know, when I saw it. I looked up a picture. I was like, man, the plaid, not my style. But I'll tell you what, after coming through that, I think Laura Ashley is doing her thing, which it makes sense. I mean, she's obviously massive for a reason. But like I was saying, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for Funtown RV, will be down in the description. But it's the 2025 vintage Yellowstone 19 ERD, and I'll kind of put the specs right here as well if you guys want to check that out. I got a little cheat sheet there written down so that way I can sound a little bit smarter than I am. But all right, so now out here on the outside, there's gonna be a couple important things to point out. One, obviously this is a fiberglass exterior, but it is a little bit different of a fiberglass exterior. You have the one-piece fiberglass starting here, going all the way to the back. So typically it goes up to here and then it stops. And then it's like a TPO rubber roof, you know, which creates 4 more points and a seam and all that stuff you gotta take care of. So now you have that. And it's also a good look to it. I like how the frame is actually blue too. I didn't really notice that. And then you have the rock guard right here. And the smooth finish too is nice with that fiberglass. Even the logo is pretty darn cool. Right here you have your power tongue jack. You're also gonna have 2 20-pound propane bottles there too as well. Here up underneath, you can see it's all buttoned up and clean. You know, everything is looking nice and in place. You also have your stabilizer jack, so that you're using the manual stabilizing jack. So a 5/16 bolt and just zip it on down, you're good to go. I do like the magnetic clip instead of the plastic one, which is nice. And these are going to be a plastic slam latch door. And I like how they have the kind of the easy lift handle there, which is kind of neither here nor there, but you know, it's nice. I mean, you add up enough nice things, you're ready to rock. Good pass-through storage too. They do use a more residential linoleum too. I know that just from touching it, because it's like really textured. You can tell it's a little bit thicker there. All right, so you got yourself a good size awning right there. Look at that. Decent size awning. Got the LED lights there up underneath. I'm actually not Carefree Compass. Not familiar with that brand, so I'll have to do a little bit of digging on that. Right here, you're gonna have a Y bracket for your TV, all the appropriate plug-ins, and then of course you have your outside speakers. That's gonna be your zone 2. You are gonna be using the Goodyear high endurance tires. And then you also have, you know, this right here, which has the nice reflection. A little MORryde step above step, so those flip above into the doorway. You're also using a friction hinge door with a screen as well. Kind of get in and out of there. You also got your extra large grab handle. Once again, Azdel on board. They got the Quality Circle Award. Not overly familiar with that, but I'm assuming that comes down to the fact that, you know, more fiberglass, 6-sided aluminum frame construction. I mean, even like a rock guard here on the back is really nice to have that. Most brands 100% do not do that. So that's nice just to have that in general for ease of mind. You're also going to have the bumper that has openings on either side for the old stinky slinky. And then of course, if you're a little uncomfortable towing, or, you know, I recommend it anyway, you are prepped for the rear observation camera as well. So, you know, it'll run you a little bit of money, maybe like $700, something like that. I'm not sure what they're costing these days, but it'll allow you to see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. So again, it'll make you a little bit more comfortable when you're driving down the road. There's the other manual stabilizer. Back end of that Fagatti, and if you're not familiar with that, basically it'll run as long as you have propane. It'll give you hot water inside the unit. 50 amp or 30 amp connection, sorry. Satellite and cable hookup. You do get a 15K AC if I didn't say it before. And you know what? Holy smokes. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. I almost didn't say it in this video. Sewage holding tanks right here. And then you have your spray port, city water connection, and then it looks like a black tank flush right there. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Vintage Yellowstone 19 ERD Laura Ashley edition. Have a great day. See you. Let's look at this lake with that tree. That's a fancy tree. Look at that tree.